So, what can you say about your presentation?
For me, it was good. They were able to deliver the FGD simulation well, and it appears that each of them has studied their parts for the FGD.
Okay. So, should I facilitate or we'll just share our insights? For me, first, I had my notes. I'm sure you also had one. First is my comment with Ate Jean. She keeps on putting her hands on her in her pocket. So it is better if we will always make sure. Let's make it a point to be conscious of our gestures whenever we will speak with people, and putting the hands in the pocket is quite not okay. Ayan, so let's always remember that. And then they're all great because they were all like acting just the casual thing. They're it's not
It's not scripted.
yeah, it does not look like scripted, and they're all comfortable and confident on what they're doing. And then I guess for we should always remember also that in an FGD, once we start calling a person by his or her name, we must be consistent with that, right? So once you say na, okay, Fatima, what's your comment? And then the next person and so on, you must always mention their names so that they will really feel welcome, and then they are known or something like that. And then
Can I comment on the technical parts of the FGD? So the first issue that I have, so for the performance, I have no comment, but for the technical part of the FGD, the first issue that I have is their selection of participants. So there are contradicting cases because the moderator, which is Dr. Ma, said that the commonality in the group is there they are all active users of contraceptives. The first issue is with Nadine, so it's quite contradicting. She can't use contraceptives because she's pregnant, and if she were using contraceptives, she should have not been pregnant at the moment of the IGD. The second is Angel's case, which is also somehow contradicting because she's a single mom, so the assumption is that she's no longer with her partner. So why does she use contraceptives? So
Perhaps
that's
she is active still.
in using contraceptives.
No commitment.
And also the second issue for the technical aspect is that there were moments due to the participant selection. There were moments which could have been an embarrassing moment for, particularly for Angel and for the team, because during the introduction, the moderator asked for the background, including the occupational background, and they are not in the same level in terms of that occupation thing. So it could have been embarrassing if I were Angel, if I would know that my seatmate is a manager and I'm a housewife and my husband is just a construction worker. And for Angel, she's a single mom and she's currently working um, as a service crew, right? So that could have triggered a feeling of inferiority for those two particular people. And there were situations also during the discussion that that stimulates a feeling of inferiority, like when Angel was sharing her experience and her thoughts on using contraceptives to prevent early pregnancy, and she said that people should use contraceptives if they are not sure of doing or participating in active sexual activities. So, a participant commented, "Do what?" So, that's somehow embarrassing for her given her background. So those moments of embarrassment or feeling of inferiority could have been avoided if the selection process were further evaluated, and maybe there could have been groups of active users of contraceptives, which are professionals like managers and other professions, and another set for housewives or for those single moms. So
The sampling part of
yes, it's the sampling part or selection process of the participants, because if the selection part is not done properly, these moments like what I've mentioned could have arisen, and this could have hindered healthy discussion, because the participants may feel hesitant in sharing their thoughts because they already have a feeling that I'm inferior compared to the other participants. So that's just my thoughts on the technical part.
Well, on my part, I guess Becca already told almost all. But on my observation, overall, the presentation was good. I mean, you're right that the presentation is personal and there were no unnecessary moments. But one thing I observed is that there were unnecessary pauses, but that was rectified, and I fully understood the discussion overall, and it was a great presentation. That's all.
Well, for me overall, because I think they have already mentioned specifically all of the comments, so I'll just give a very general comment because overall it's a very good FGD presentation. I think I only have one comment for the moderator because at first I have observed the facial expression of the moderator. I think he's so serious and sort of frowning. I was looking at his forehead. So, but then later on, he changed his facial expression, which made the participants more comfortable in conveying their ideas.
I think I would like to add something regarding the icebreaker. I think, as I have mentioned to Ate Becca earlier, did the moderator ask that if the participants would like to have a break? But then, someone answered na we're not, kasi the moderator asked na ano yun?
The moderator mentioned that since we're all stressed and so on, we will have an icebreaker or a break. So one of the participants said that they are not stressed.
They
So
don't feel stressed?
it could have been better if instead of saying since we're all stressed, because that's implying that the participants are stressed and that the FGD is stressful. It could have been better to say to listen up a bit and to give you some break, ganyan. So
Or maybe, if the participants don't feel like having a break, then you can continue the discussion to save time. And also, the icebreaker should be related to the topics. I mean, it is highly suggested that it's somehow related to the topic. Let's say, the memory game, let's say, related to, related to the discussion somehow. And
Also-
it is recommended to be.
also the comment given by Miss Jing on the prizes, that the prize won by Colleen is not good for her because it's junk food and it's not helpful.
It
That
should not
comment
be
should not be
given.
given. The prizes as well,
It's a negative.
the game as well as the prizes should also have a consideration on the current situations of the participants, because Taline worked hard to earn a prize, and then she can't enjoy it because it's not helpful for her and her baby.
Or
So-
it is her decision if she will eat it or will just give it to her children or something. Diba?
So it's the role of the moderator
Moderator.
to see to it that they have a background check regarding their participants, so that at least the prizes or the food that they will be offering to the participants are fit for them.
Yes. But so far, everything is okay. And well prepared.
Yeah.
You were here as early as 6 a.m., I guess, right?
That's all.
Yeah, overall, it's a very good FGD presentation.
I also like the point wherein Mac and Miss Jing were doing the debriefing even during break times and not only after the entire FGD. That's a really good point. for them.
I was surprised to enter the room, and I was like shocked. Like, is this the right room? Because of the different environment. But when I saw
Because of the
them,
setup.
Yeah,
I
the
mean,
setup, the props,
and I even
everything.
read the notification outside. I mean, right?
And we also have snacks.
Yay! Thank you for the snacks.
Yeah.
Love it.
It's good.
Okay.
Okay, so let's give them a round of applause. Okay, that's it.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Thank you, sir.
Bye-bye.